Do you feel that the people who are less hardworking and less smart having more than what you have? Do you think that other kids are able to perform more than what your kids are able to perform? Do you think that other families are enjoying more than what your family does? Or do you find that other parents are more understanding than your parents? If you could relate to any of the above thoughts, then do watch this video to understand how to enjoy life and be content about what you have and not being jealous by others. I'm Sudarshan Jassani Purohit. I started my company at the age of 22 and sold it at the age of 30. You are watching my channel, Growing Consciousness. Something which is common in all of us is that we all want happiness in life. Most of the people are extremely dependent on material things for their happiness, and they don't know how to be happy through their logical mind by thinking positive in life. Happiness through emotional mind is for very short duration. Most of us are actually seeking happiness through the senses fulfillment, and that senses fulfillment happiness is for short duration, like eating good food or watching a movie or playing some game. Happiness through all of these is for very short duration, and all of us are trying to achieve that. Now the problem is, from our childhood we are getting compared with other individual on the basis of the senses fulfillment level. Let's say someone has good food or someone has win in a sport, then we consider him as a better individual. We consider him as a great individual just because he is enjoying his senses well. What if we would have looked at the perspective that everyone is a god? In that perspective, we all human beings are equal, and we would consider everyone is equal and the supreme happiness lies inside, not outside. But this thought is completely lost. We are just not seeking happiness through outside world. We are going one step further, where we are categorizing people on the basis of level of happiness which they are getting from outside world. We define that someone has more material things, that means that he is more happy. That is completely wrong, and that is actually making us jealous about others. If one person has more material happiness, then he is more happy than us. Or if we have more material things or material happiness from others, then we are more happier than others. This is how we are categorizing each human being. It is because of this mentality we are celebrating our success alone. We don't want to celebrate it with others because we completely believe that other person will not feel good on my material happiness because there is a competition. Everyone wants to have a higher material happiness than others. Because of this comparison, many of the times what happened to a successful individual, we feel that he has achieved success because of some illegal thing, or he must be lucky. We don't want to accept that other person has done better materialistically than ours, because from our birth we are inclined to think that we should have higher material happiness than others. And because of all this, the complete environment is of jealousy, is of getting more material things than others. And if someone has more material things, then thinking negative about him. So very few people are there who are able to come out of this negative thought and are able to celebrate the success of others. I have found that even in family, people are not ready to accept the success of others. So now, as you have identified the negative thought pattern, let me tell you 3 ways of coming out of this jealousy and start celebrating success of others. My first advice to come out of this jealousy thought and start celebrating success of others is that, as we are all looking to be happy in life, but the misconception that someone has higher material position is more happy is completely wrong. Just take an example. People in 18th century had less material possessions. Were they unhappy and we are more happy? I don't think so. And people who lives in villages also has lesser material possessions. Are they unhappy? I don't think so. If someone is stressed out or doing something unenthusiastically, then he is definitely not happy, even if he has higher material position. And if someone else who does not have higher material positions, but he enjoys what he does, then definitely he would be more happy. So you see, happiness is not on what material positions they have. It is all depending on how your thoughts are inclined to your work. If you are thinking positive and selfless in what you are doing, then you will be happy. And if you are thinking negative and selfish, then you will be sad. Now, my second advice would be, once you have made that positive thought that someone who has material position, because of he enjoys the work, then that we must celebrate. Then second thing what you must do is you must go and celebrate with them, because when you go and celebrate their success, you will get that positive energy. As they are positive, energies are contagious, they will spread that positivity to you, and you would love celebrating others people's success. This will make you celebrate these incidents again and again. Or the third thing would be that you have to make a habit of saying positive things to others. Because once we are saying positive things to our friends, to our family members, then we slowly come out of that jealousy, because that positive statement which we say to others, other people will feel good, and we become more positive about other individuals. These small steps will help you unlearn jealousy. Dan Reynolds says, a genuine friend encourages and challenges us to live out our best thoughts, honor our purest motives, and achieve our most significant dreams. That's what we must aim to do for the important people in our life. I too once was a very jealous individual, but after learning this, I have become more positive. I'm able to celebrate others people's success more regularly. It has helped me in many ways. People are now readily available to help me out. They are there when I have achieved something to celebrate my success. I am able to maintain good relationship with others, and I'm definitely more successful than before. I hope you will be able to apply these 3 thoughts in your life, and hopefully you will come out of your jealousy. Thank you very much.